A full set of 4 races are scheduled for today for the invited teams in Group B. And with only one race having been sailed so far, there are plenty of opportunities to gather points to make the top 3.
There'll be quite a few late starters here, I think, Shirley.
Let's go racing. Race 2, Group B, UniCredit Youth America's Cup. We are away.
Australia closest, just 30 metres back.
Everything we can to hold this lane, boys.
Yeah, great start there by Andu, Team Australia. They'll be looking to lock the boat in here. Swedish trying to come up round their bow, so the Swedes in a commanding position at this point in time.
Leaning all the time, and by angle.
Lots of boats coming to this boundary all together. Going to be a very interesting rule scenario.
Oh, this is great racing.
No issue to lure. It's coming on here. Port down. Adding rudder. Slightly, gaining all jump.
Off the foils there, Andu, Team Australia. That's not the tack they're going to want. The rest of the teams will absolutely sail around them like they're tied to the dock.
Sweden doing really well, going all the way to the boundary.
A nice tack there on the Swedish team.
This is the umpire's boundary penalty Sweden, boundary penalty Sweden.
What an unforced error there by the Swedish, powered by Artemis Technologies. They're going to have to duck down and get behind.
Come up again, can do a tack around here to lose out.
So at the top gate for the first time and completing the first of 4 legs, it's Sail Team Barcelona leading the fleet around, followed closely by the Swedish challenge. Then Yacht Team Dutch Sail take the opposite mark, following in Concord Pacific Racing.
At the lead is the Spanish team, the local crew. Really sending it downwind here. 2 boards down. They need to get that board up pretty quick, or they are going to get mown down by the Swedish team. You can see the difference in speeds there between the 2 boats, and the Canadians sailing really well.
Crossing in 3.
I think the Spanish have an issue with their board, but making the best of it.
Not sure, they're definitely stuck in second gear there for whatever reason.
I think we're gaining if we're going performance. Taking it in the bank here, so...
Great pace, the Canadians, when they get rolling. They've done so well to come back from that penalty. Oh!
Massive. Don't argue from the H2O. Push your goggles back on your face.
So wavy.
Penalty clear.
As the Swedish challenge. Whoa! That's making the most of the conditions. They will complete 2 legs of 4 in this second race of Group B.
They were leading.
Nice rounding there by the Dutch team. The Canadians having to get round cleanly. Really good battle here for the minor placings at the moment.
Every point critical in this. Remember, they're fighting for one of the 3 spots to get them into the next round.
Really loose tack there by the Dutch team, but pulled it off. And Andu, Team Australia there will be pressing on the woolies of that jib to try and get across the top of the Dutch there, if they can. Great racing.
On to chase Sarah, Peter Lester. Good racing.
Some teams are just showing really good boat handling, and I'm impressed by the Swedish team. Obviously, they haven't put a foot wrong since they got that early penalty. The other team that are moving through the fleet, and it's through good boat handling, are the Australians. And it will just be interesting to see if the Aussies can roll around the Spanish team. Right now, I think the Aussies are on the charge back there in 3rd position. But out in front, it's still Sweden being really solid and doing clean manoeuvres both upwind and downwind.
Oh, and a big slowdown there by the team from Barcelona. A couple of big touchdowns there upwind. That'll wash off a lot of pace for them. So, and Team Australia and the team from Dutch Sail will be really mowing them down quickly if they can't get the boat up to speed again quickly. The Swedes really locking in there, and some really nice accurate boat speed there.
Nearly in the zone, but not yet.
This is the view from the rear of Team Australia, and the Dutch team and the Australian team having a fierce battle here for second and third position.
Today, when we wanted to see if the Swedish can deliver on this promise of being one of the favoured teams in this competition, they are showing exactly why they are one of the favoured 12 to advance into the semi-finals. It's only one race. They finished P3 yesterday. Right now, they're looking at the top set and a maximum 10 points if they can get this job done in race 2.
Might be a sneak if we're up to 40 in the drive.
Really nice bear away there from the Swedes, and surely it looks like the Australians, if they can lay into this right turn, will be in second position. So the Aussies on the charge, needing to sail cleanly, need some good points on the board to try and make that top 3 cut to move into the final group, but cannot make a mistake with the Dutch right up their exhaust pipe here.
So it is going to be a tight race in race number 2 for the minor placings if it stays this way. And Team Australia through. We believe that there goes Yacht Team Dutch Sail. In comes Sail.
The Swedish
Barcelona
front are off their foils. Stephen have had a wipeout. And it's
not over.
It is all on here. Big go down for the Swedish team. We'll just have a quick look here at the replay. In the jibe, getting too high and slow and washing off all their speed. And that is a huge hit the brakes there. Twin vent of both foils. So, and Australia a wobbly jibe there as well. Can they hang on to it? Really loose there on the Aussie boat.
Sea state getting bigger and bigger.
Right on the edge here.
Harder and harder.
It's going to be time to pull on the big boy pants here and send it.
So on the final lap, we've got a lead change. It all looked comfortable for the Swedish challenge. And one jibe cost them the lead. Now it's Team Australia, followed by Yacht Team Dutch Sail, and then the Swedish challenge. My word. Well, Shirley did say edge of your seat racing. That's exactly what you are getting.
Just keep an eye on the Dutch team. They are sending. They were sending it.
This is AC40 racing at its best, right on the edge here. And another touchdown from the Dutch. So the Australians just needing to keep it together here. They need to execute this jibe and keep the boat foiling. Nice job there. Trav down, keep it fast.
It is so on the edge.
Fantastic job there by the Aussies to get through that jibe. So, all important jibe here from the Australian team.
Lining up the finish line, Team Australia. There's that saying, if you're not first, you're last. Well, they've gone from last to first. Team Australia get the win in race 2 of Group B and the full 10 points. What a race to start the day.
Wait till it makes.
In comes the Swedish challenge, powered by Artemis Technologies. Looks so comfortable under that jibe from the top mark. But they'll come out with 7 points for the second spot.
A great result there for the Netherlands team, needing to get some runs on the board after not making the start yesterday. So just having a look at some of the data here, and all the top finishers really had sort of similar average speeds above the 28 knot mark, and the Netherlands there sort of topping out with the highest average speed. But in the end, I think the manoeuvres were the most sort of interesting things for me, Shirley, and the Australians there, one of the least amount of manoeuvres, and also pulling off some of their boat handling really well, and ended up with the race win.